Temple Telamon had cast a spell on the indentured masses with a song that heralded the coming of a great stone destroyer. The Orokin mocked the cult's off-key singing, their spasmodic dancing, but the spell only grew stronger. Telamon broadcasts would oft-times wedge into control channels to spread their doomsday message. A god who would shatter the world and lead them to a great rebirth. For the suffocated lower castes, the notion of something more powerful than their Orokin masters must have been intoxicating. A brutal Orokin crackdown seemed to be working until an asteroid was detected on a collision course with Earth. The Telamon celebrated it as prophecy writ true, divine intervention. For the first time in living memory, the Orokin showed vulnerability. It did not matter that the destruction would be total. For the Temple, this was a sign of a new age. The rock had been fitted with colossal steering thrusters, and manning those thrusters, a bevy of well-armed Telamon. Having taken fate into their own hands, they set about a final convulsive dance aboard that rock. Battlecruisers, Orgon missiles, a gale force of attacks. The Orokin could have resolved this in any number of ways. But their enemy was not the Telamons themselves. It was their ideas. Atlas alone was sent. thing, like sparring with a landslide. Was out of options. Or so the Telamons thought. The stone shall shatter all. Across the system, every Telamon echoed that final hymn. Children, as far as Neptune, turned their heads from greasy broth and gazed toward Earth. Would that careening stone change everything? The Telamon song fell silent, and children, as far as Neptune, turned away and swirled their spoons in greasy broth.
Silence that pervades is perfect freedom. It's my words that get in the way. No, you stay. I can feel you in the traces you